here with the blue court. It is cup action from
UConn, number 1, Andre.
Carter and Drummond. Philly a little earlier. Edwards getting the start. No Joel Embiid, Paul George, Kelly Oubre, or VJ Edgecombe. Here's a turnover early. Orlando has gotten out and run over the last couple games. That's an impressive start. Desmond Bane with a corkscrew finish.
He came through with the
medium rare. 30 seconds in, Orlando gets on the board first. 10th in the NBA in offensive rating, 15th in defensive rating. Philly 11th in offense and 19th in defense. Actually, a big reason that offense is up in the upper half of the NBA, but in the mask after the broken nose earlier this season. De Silva, drive, and float game.
Nice touch.
Maxey shooting 47, 42, 88 splits. Cross, drive, and Edwards stepped on the baseline.
There, no, he's feeling good.
Coming in second in the NBA in fast break points. Can't cash in here. Bounce. Grimes swing. Edwards, this is what he does. Catch and shoot for three.
Good shot right there by Edwards. Maxey won't get credit for it, but the gravity he's getting from the high pick and rolls to free his teammates up for space.
And that's exactly what Nick Nurse wants to see out of Justin Edwards. Just continued confidence from beyond the three-point line. De Silva can't respond. Rebounds. Barlow getting his 5th start of the season. 11th different starting lineup for Philly as this one's knocked out of bounds off of Grimes' leg.
Did you hear the crowd react to that behind the back, though?
I did. Or different starting lineups would set an NBA record. Suggs drive, comes up short, and the rebound cleared again by Paulson.
That kind of change is tough. Kudos to these guys for making it work.
Actually, the biggest reason why, but he can't hit the three. Andre Drummond is for this team, but he does believe that it's a challenge when you just don't know who's going to be out there on a consistent basis, and everybody's staying ready. The depth of this team has shown a lot more. Same deal with Orlando. Jalen Suggs continues his offensive. Maxey quickly back the other end. You better not sleep because Maxey will catch you as he'll get to the free throw line early. 7.2 point differential in the third quarter. They've also played a ton of clutch games, which is game within 5 points, within 5 minutes to play entirely.
And he comes with that swagger. He comes with that confidence. But I saw that Tyrese Maxey was like Kyle Lowry said, maybe we need to get out earlier and do layup line or something. Just take it all the way back to the roots. Try to change.
With Kyle from his time in Toronto, of course, winning the title in 2019 with the Raptors together as Wagner absorbs the contact and scores.
Orlando is different intent the last 5 games.
You ever play with a mask as Grimes rises off the heel? Swallowed up by Wagner.
I had a makeshift mask where I said, you know what, I got to take this off. I had to go against Avery Bradley and the mask, so
Barlow running the floor. Long strides, can't finish. 5-on-4 now if Orlando hurries. Up ahead for De Silva. Park himself in the corner. Pump, drive, De Silva, bounce. Suggs in the corner. Can't hit the three. In the course of NBA history, better than Andre Drummond. As Maxey once again draws the contact, he'll get 2 more.
When you're a great scorer, you figure out how to score. Right now, Maxey's
Jamal Mosley, his biggest tenet is really on the defensive end.
It is, but he's allowed. You may get one guy that's always happy, but to have 2, that has to spread across the team.
It certainly permeates. That's something Nick Nurse. The basketball at the midcourt stripe with a full shot clock. Drive into the paint. Nice spray out for Bane. Can't hit the 3. Back tap. Wagner. Second chance. Wagner attacks the rim. And looks like Drummond might have gotten a piece. Part of this game, just 1 for 6 from the floor. Maxey, bounce, Grimes, attack, swing, swing. It's McCain. Nylon.
That ball movement started with Maxey on one side of the court. Ball went around the horn.
How about the zone look defensively from Philadelphia? We know Nick Nurse isn't afraid to try certain things, especially down a number of bodies here tonight. Bane's response, not there. Weak side rebound.
That's not used to seeing zone. Got the ball to Wagner's hands right there. Bane got a shot, but missed it.
Grimes turns the corner, no. And then knocked out of bounds. It'll stay here. Good to see Jared McCain knock down his first shot. He's a triple-double type of player with his fingerprints all over the game. Just turns it over there. Suggs too strong. Rebound tapped around. Drummond couldn't guide it to his own team. Instead, it's Wagner. And again, pinballs out of bounds. Stays with Orlando.
Right now, Orlando.
But these guys are so good that eventually they're going to figure it out. As Bane can't hit. The tip in goes. Jalen Suggs flexing for his bench.
That's that football toughness right there.
Mr. Football in the state of Minnesota, along with Mr. Basketball, as De Silva trips up. Just over 5 minutes gone here in the opening quarter. Drummond, McCain, Watford, Grimes, and Maxey. 4 to shoot. Drummond has been a much improved three-point shooter. How about put it on the floor, but he left it short. Anthony Black getting his first run of the game. Skip it right back to his fellow guard. Carter has been shooting the lights out from 3. Anthony Black, no. Carter offensive rebound. Can't put it back in, but a foul. A late call came in. Next time I'm in LA Fitness, I'll keep my eyes peeled. Carter this season, 12.3 points, 7.4. Carter, perfect on affair. Orlando expendable attempts compared to just 9 for Philadelphia. They're going to change that here, right to the rack. Trent Watford.
Strong hand. Got his shoulders past the hips.
Speaking of strong, Jalen Suggs showing the strength but couldn't finish. Ahead, Watford, a matchup nightmare. Back down, spin, Watford, back-to-back buckets.
Again, going to that right hand, you can see his counter move. Give him the assist.
Suggs, lob it. Black has been playing with a different level of confidence. He tried to yam it. Drummond got in there to knock it loose. And then a foul on the fast break. I'm noticing a theme, actually. And that's what Nick Nurse said about Andre Drummond, that his attitude has always been excellent. But last year, his play just wasn't as great as they were accustomed to. As Max up ahead, Black in transition. This time, it's a no-doubter. Anthony Black takes flight.
Black jumped off a trampoline.
Edwards back in the game. Have to respect his 3, so he'll drive. Had a block by De Silva, but a foul. And that looked like the new rule. The hand is what he gets caught for Edwards. Propping up that the rest of the locker room has done for him. Just consistently giving him the confidence and almost ingesting him.
Game recognizes game. And when they see you put in the work and how good you can be, the talent's there, they're going to put you in those positions, as a foul is called, to uplift you, and that's what they're doing right now.
Get it in, right back. Suggs. 12 to shoot. Lob it up, but Taze does the rest.
And they're throwing Wofford's trying to get him an easy opportunity to get him off the ball. But he has their full attention.
McCain floats, and McCain will shoot 2. That won't count. So McCain does draw the contact, and
in winning culture.
It's easier for a guy like Goga, but
Griffin and Chris Paul were giving him.
And I believe J.J. Redick led the league in three-point percentage.
He did.
And who led the league in three-point
Not
percentage?
that year. Missed a couple free throws late.
Oh, the steal. Maxey steps in front. Maxey coast to coast for 2. The swipe and score for Tyrese.
The best way for a scorer to get going is get layups. Good job by Maxey.
Wagner couldn't repay, looking to push. McCain in transition, knocks it down. So to speak of playing for the Orlando Magic, the non-negotiables for him have to defend, you have to play hard, you have to trust the pass with your teammate. That's a perfect example from Desmond Bane of, to your point, learning from the mistake as Eric Gordon. Maxey back on the floor to start the second, working against Jones, gets right by him, can't finish it. Rebound, and Drummond. Instead, Jones comes back the other way. The trailer, Carter, too much space. Can't hit the 3, good box out. Bane had it stripped by Edwards. Trying to get it across, and does against Black. What will Eric Gordon action here tonight? And he throws it away. Turnover, Jones, 3-on-1, lob it up, oh, blocked by the rim, but the follow from Penda. The moment.
That took me all the way back. Christmas time, holiday season.
Orlando back by 2. Grimes working against the rookie. Leave it, Drummond, 5 to shoot. Working, Drummond, can't float it in. That's to start the second quarter from Philly after a great finish. Going 10 for their last 12 in the first. That is saucy from Anthony Black.
Saucy in fundamentals, got 2 feet, got to the bump.
So Black already with 9 points in 8 minutes off the bench. 8 points for Tyus Jones, 6 for Bataze off the bench, 3 for Penda. Eric Gordon right to the rack.
And that's the thing we know Eric Gordon can do is get to the basket. Nice to see him still out here balling.
Bane off the screen, he'll pull. No. Rebound, and a lot of contact's going to stay.
In a quick first step. It gets you downhill.
He's been doing that for nearly 2 decades as Carter flies in for the easy deuce. Of Tate on that head fake from Eric Gordon. Doesn't make it any easier to try to play against.
You have to respect it. When he looks up, he's a proven sniper.
10 to shoot. Maxey dancing, driving, and that, nearly goes down for Maxey. Bane in transition. The trailer, Black, reckless abandon in the bucket for 2+1. Anthony Black putting on a show early in Philly.
Because of it.
Magic bench with 28 points compared to just 15 for the starters. Jamal Mosley told us before the game, Anthony Black, it's his approach to the game that has taken the biggest step forward, helped him a lot, the newest assistant coach this year in Orlando, and he's just got a different swagger to him. Speaking of, Tyrese Maxey plays with a swag 24/7.
In person, there was no way I could keep up with that.
I would say you're not alone. 3 minutes gone here in the second quarter. Fend off, bounce it. Carter against Drummond. 5 to shoot. Up fake and finish. Two-handed flush for Wendell Carter.
Into uncontested dunk.
Maxey, logo 3. Or anything. To your point, when he sells it like that, as that 3 goes down, Anthony Black getting it done at all 3 levels up.
And he put his phone up like, call somebody, I'm on fire.
Grimes, drive, hang, cannot hit, but a late foul called.
Respect that. Nobody can help. They're tied to their man. They get you downhill. It's just as powerful.
So we need to make that as tiring of 40 minutes as possible for him. Wear him down over the course of 4 quarters.
And he's doing that. But with Nick Nurse and the staff, I'm sure will defense to score without all 5 sets of eyes on him.
Anthony Black, 8 points in the second quarter. Philly as a team, just 6. Beautiful ball movement. Desmond Bane can't hit the 3. McCain put it on the deck. He got Suggs a little bit off balance to the inside and get it up ahead. Oh, Anthony Black!
My goodness!
Lob it up the other end.
And he has a white beater under his jersey. He's just out here just having a good time.
Driving kick. Another one. Splash! Anthony Black has turned brotherly love into despair in the first half.
Giving spirit comes from one of his grandmothers who passed away before he got drafted. She told him, if you make it to the NBA, make sure you give back. Guys, Tyrese is doing just that.
Well, he has a great family background as McCain misfire. Don't take a single day for granted. They don't, as parents of an NBA player, every time they get to watch him, they remind themselves how special it is. And right now, nobody's more special than Anthony Black. Points. He's got a career-high 16 points in this second quarter.
I guess I got my swagger back. He is rolling.
A meeting at the rim and a tough fall by Barlow. And Orlando doesn't look like they've got anybody going towards.
Out if I just dominated one side of the court, but glad to see he's okay.
I'm so glad it worked out for you.
Thank you, thank you.
To be fair, you walk incredibly well for a guy who played in it, and we're very grateful for it. Nearly the midway point of this second quarter, Anthony Black has the last 11 for Orlando. Bane trying to end that, and does. Tough one from deep from Desmond Bane.
And that shot right there looked like Bane right now. He is doing everything that's needed and playing with that same confidence.
McCain has been confident so far today. He stays that way on the pull-up pop.
One of the toughest shots to guard. Going hard and stopping on the dime. Good pull-up by McCain.
Feels like a dying art to a certain degree. Suggs can't hit the 3. Weak side rebound to great rebounders, and then taken away by Black. On it. Wagner, lob. Bane couldn't guide it, but Carter does. It's all working for the Magic.
He's engaged.
There's communication between McCain and Maxey. McCain will fire. It falls right to Suggs. Leak out. Bane, catch, spin, and finish. Desmond Bane, creativity. Timeout 23, midway through the second quarter. And a whistle and a foul going against Orlando as Nick Nurse is going to go a little deeper, just searching for answers. And that's going to be a foul against Suggs as he got a little too close here. Don't get ahead of yourselves yet. Right down the middle of the lane, but Edwards couldn't finish. Jet Howard, who's coming off a career-high 30 against Boston, is in there. Franz Wagner, he's been quiet, but he's
really loud. No, he didn't even, I'm not sure he got fouled, but to make the shot with that degree of difficulty, big time move.
McCain, pump and drive. Step away two is there. Yeah, that McCain's finding his stroke. 13 points in 10 minutes off the bench. Bataze directing traffic. Black's been the star with a career high already. Lob it up, Bataze couldn't guide it. Rebound Spurt. He'll take it himself. Oh, Watford just went down. He's holding his groin. Up ahead, Bataze lob, a new career high. Anthony Black can fly. This is the deeper issue right now for Philly. Trendon Watford, and has become a rotation piece now on several teams. As that one lands with Edwards, drive and kick. Walker on the outside, drills the three. And then a turnover back the other way.
For Wagner.
Can Philly make a push before the end of the half? Maxey, Edwards, pump, trying to get past Suggs. That's not an easy task. Barlow had it ripped out of bounds. Less than 30 seconds remaining in the first half. So Suggs done for the rest of the night. Anthony Black, already a career-high 27, will start the second half in his place. Orlando with a franchise record 86 first-half points, looking for more. Black, no. Out there, Edwards, Barlow, Drummond, Grimes, and Maxey. It's Edwards. Can't hit the three, and they're going to need to find open looks. They struggled in the first half.
They have to continue to generate those looks, but also the first 5 minutes. Try to win the first 5 minutes. Not going to happen with defense like that.
Desmond Bane, easiest of the night, has extended this with now 10 points. One of 3 starters in double figures for Orlando. Maxey, 15 points, but just 11 shot attempts. He has taken just 2 threes so far tonight. Edwards, pump, drive onto Silva, hang, and hits. Tough finish for Justin Edwards. And he's laboring back on. Bane, hook it. De Silva thought about it. Oh, the misdirection. De Silva comes up short. Going now.
This is where Maxey has to attack. Yep, right there on cue. Missed the shot, but he has to attack and transition.
A mismatch, and foul's going to be called. Edwards just trying to do whatever he can, and it looks like Nick Nurse is going to. They need right now is any less bodies. As Drummond's going to pick up the foul, and then frustration boils over as we check in with Zora.
Before, the difference, though, is you all have alluded to, is all the injuries that they had tonight.
Well, Zora, right now they only have 7 building. If Wagner were to miss the second, everybody get excited and then gets real quiet. They're going to go home hungry.
Everybody's
over the course of however many years now. You could argue that the excitement gets at its peak level in NBA arenas as Drummond fires and hits a three. The excitement might get to peak levels when
they always got excited when they thought they were getting some Chick-fil-A.
That was the classic Isaiah Thomas, the younger version of Isaiah Thomas, as Bane floats one up and in, where he got into it with a fan, and I just wanted a Frosty.
I just wanted a Frosty.
True words have never been said as Barlow banks one home. For the offense looking stellar to start this. Now can they lock in on the defensive end? Wagner shimmy shake, hook it inside. Da Silva finds the open space.
And to your point, no, I think Philly's going to have to look right now. Orlando's in a groove offensively.
McCain working on De Silva. Back outside. Drummond already hit one. This time it's Barlow. It's too strong. Actress has a pep in his step. Swing. Bane around Wagner. Uncharacteristically quiet in the first half. Comes up short. Weak side rebound. Good hustle by McCain and Barlow to get on the deck. Barlow now slow to get up. Grimes will drive. And can't finish. He was right there.
He put a little, just floated up and over. They had a better chance.
Bane knifing his way through. Fades. Can't hit. And Drummond, rebound of the night. Drummond gave up his dribble. Maxey is hit by Bane. This is Bane's 3rd foul. So Andre Drummond make a 3 as Grimes looks to do the same, can't do so. Andre retooled his game. Hit a season-high 24 rebounds in their loss on Sunday against Miami.
Just to be able to last.
Cross, Wagner, finish. That's just a tough two for Franz.
Orlando is not giving up anything.
Drummond again from the corner. This time in and out.
Back threes like that.
He thought he was Tyler Freed shooting back-to-back threes like
Tyler
that.
does have a nice jumper. I seen it.
The form is missed.
Over the body shoulder. Nice finish.
This is a foul before the ball ever got in, so this should be an away from play foul, which would get a free throw end. Not even midway through this third quarter. Philly offensively but Orlando has just continued its offensive exhibition.
Foul, so I can get some easy points. I was always thinking about a bucket, Norm.
Clearly.
Hey, that's so tough.
And are they going to count that? They will. Anthony Black. That he hasn't done well. His first missed free throw here tonight. He is a plus 28 in the box score. McCain, fend off, looking for the contact. Now he's got to find an outlet and does. Grimes with 8 to shoot. Bain out there. Step back three. Off the heel. Collected by Wagner. Looking around. Wagner. Stutter step. 2 more. Nobody cared who he was until he put on the mask. Trey Murphy went 17. Jalen Johnson went 20. Quentin Grimes, who has played well, big-time undrafted free agents like Austin Reeves, Jose Alvarado, as Tristan Da Silva knocks that. Just has a chance to be an all-time great NBA draft with the way that some of these players, the trajectory that they're on. Trenton Watford, a part of that as an undrafted free agent as well. And he picks right with Suggs and Wagner just being a huge part of what they've done the last couple of years and what they will do in the future.
So much young talent, so many guys getting it done, so many stars and future stars.
On cue, it's Wagner. Fifth, they have ballooned this lead to 39 points. Drummond, pump, drive on Carter, kick out, McCain, 10 to shoot. Hesitates, pulls, off the heel, and the rebound ricochets to...
They're up 39. You would think they're down the way they're playing. The force they're playing with is Wagner gets another one.
It's Franz on a frenzy. 21 points. Now remember, the diff matters in NBA Cup play, and it is a close battle at the top of this group as Wagner adds up, and if you can tack on a diff of 40 points.
Their best player, but the pieces that have developed, the things that have happened good along the way will only go well forward for these guys.
It's completely undefeated to win the group. The higher point diff can help you with that wild card spot to increase your chain corner pop. Janai Papia. Grimes three, not there. And a foul staying here as Broom and Batadze were battling inside.
And we said Philadelphia would...
Where defenders are at, especially from the side view. I said, okay, how long do you have to wear it? He said at least for a couple of games. It all comes down to feel for him.
I mean, look, that's all good and well, Zora.
He still has not played a part.
He's got 10 points in this third quarter. Da Silva has 8. It's 111-69, and Black, who has been near perfect, turns it over. Maxey in transition, hop step for 2. First points of this third for Tyrese Maxey. And Jamal Mosley's plan to try to contain Maxey has worked to perfection.
And not sure how much more Maxey's going to play after this quarter.
Batadze turnaround misses the way. Hesitation, explosion, kick out, Gordon hits the 3. And now Jamal Mosley will call the timeout with 3:41 to play in the third. Orlando.
The Heatles, they were something to experience.
That was year one. Early in year one as Batadze undercuts Broom on the catch. You are correct.
And Philly was the same week, I bet, if you look it up.
April 8th, 2003, started for Chicago. Starting lineup.
See, I delivered, and I had 8 assists.
Starting lineup that game. You, Eddie Curry, Tyson Chandler, Eddie. People like to say, oh, I eat, breathe, sleep. You actually do.
I actually slept with the ball, and I kept looking at it. It was a dark orange color.
And That was
Flag
testing.
break. Yeah, just testing. You're good at that.
And that's going to be a travel on Bataze. There's been going to have their season high in points this year as McCain misses. Tip in again, just falls off for Janai Broom. Jet Howard outside. Penda, ball, hot potato. 10 to shoot. Penda attacks, and he lost it on the way up, going the other way.
That's how you know a team's culture is strong.
They've been up for the majority of this game. Jamal Mosley said, this is a group that rocks with each other. They do dinners on the road. They do activities off the court. He feels like it's made such a difference this year. Guys like Tyus Jones and Desmond Bane have fit right in. It's the 5th youngest team in the NBA as Bataze swing around. Howard, no hesitation. Bataze battling, and Philly comes away with it. But that team chemistry, that's not something you can fake. As the Sixers have a 5-on-4. Barlow looking to take advantage. Lost the basketball. It's just this under before he got hurt as Jace Richardson is in there for the first time tonight for Orlando.
And he can use that ice he had on ice. He didn't have to go to the freezer for that. He was bling bling.
No doubt. Jace Richardson. No ice necessary for that. They touch the basketball. Broom against the rookie Penda. Bounce it. Walker streaking to the rim. And Jamal Mosley will call another quick timeout with 9:26 to play. Right now that dog just got kept on a leash here tonight. Not his typical exploding offensive performance, just 20 points as Barlow goes coast to coast and soars. Got very deep into their bench. Jamal Cain is now out there along with Richardson, Howard, Penda, and Bataze. And so got to expect that they have to play hard the rest of the way. But Jamal Mosley also being smart. With Jalen Suggs already ejected, and see if this unit can continue to do what they did against Boston, claim the longest streak in franchise history. When he called that last timeout, he had a clear message for the rest of his team.
To continue to play, continue to show respect, value these minutes. There's no wasted minutes. There's no...
Recently talking about his rookie season and acclimating to the NBA. And early in the year, he was only getting a handful of opportunities as McCain showcases some of his skill set. 5 minutes that he made the most of quickly turned to 20 minutes. But at the same time, if you're not careful, those 20 minutes can turn to 5 as Bataze's been another success story with trajectory. Getting an opportunity, making the most of it.
When you have momentum, you keep building, you keep taking good things from it. And the Magic are doing it here tonight, and they have been.
Bataze bounce. Penda stays aggressive for 2 more. Kane. Richardson climbs the ladder for an emphatic finish. Has kept his arms folded despite his team leading by as many as 44 points tonight. Howard to the rim and a new season high in points for the Orlando Magic.
For where your dad played and play for the same coach. You want to be coached. Great players want to be coached, and good players want to be coached to continue to get better.
Gordon, savvy vet. Wing on Salas in the game, cut off. It's Barlow. Awkward delivery, finds nothing but the bottom.
Everybody's always watching. They want to see how you handle these situations. It's great when everything's going well, but when it's not, how can you still bring an impact and bring value?
4.5 to play. Howard misfired. Now, a 46-point lead at 1 point for Orlando. Salas too strong. At Detroit on Friday. Richardson cups, can't finish, and then the rebound out of bounds. Who did it touch? Of course, Joel Embiid has battled injury after injury over the course of his career. It's so easy to forget how his career began. With 4 seconds left to shoot, Howard's going to get aggressive on Barlow. Good defense by Philly, and they'll get the basketball here. And the following year, and many people thought should have still won Rookie of the Year. The fact that he's had the career that he's had, winning an MVP, being a 7-time All-Star, winning a gold medal with Team USA, especially considering he didn't even play basketball really growing up. There's the classic clip of him on the freshman team at Montverde where he didn't even know what was happening on the court. And to build himself to what he has, an icon in this city, is truly unbelievable. And of course, everybody around the NBA wishes him well and good health, hopefully moving forward.
Unbelievable and dominant players when he's playing. Luke Mbamute was one of the ones who brought him over, helped his basketball dream, so you just hope that he's healthy. And that comment right there wasn't a teammate.
He had 30 or more 9 times coming into the night. Approaching 2 minutes to play. There's some Kyle Lowry chants spattered throughout this arena. Oh, that go in. Jet Howard. Okay, yeah, I got you.
Duplicate that.
What was your go-to horse shot? Or is?
Yeah, is. Don't do me like that. I'm still getting it done. Aaron Gordon's getting it done.
That's an age for anybody.
Yeah.
Gordon played against each other how many times?
25.
And who won more?
He's up 1, but I want my rematch.
You want the rematch?
I want to even things out.
Okay, get it a little even Stevens. You got your shoes, right?
Not always. I can do mine in loafers.
And that's going to be a foul on Jabari Walker. 11 points for Jet Howard following his career-high 30 on Sunday. Now, Penda has played 20 minutes. He's at plus 21. And Jamal Mosley said it's almost going to be a challenge for him, especially when Powell like Penda, Richardson, and Howard, as Salas goes right to the rack. Do need them later in the season. There's a big moment in a game late that you need for standings late in the year or into the playoffs, that they're prepared. It's not going to be too big for them.
There's nothing like experience, and there's better as a player, but you know you're working to a bigger goal.
Walker lost it. Orlando Robinson scoops, feeds. Richardson. Oh! He was looking for the body. Been making sure that this place is.
I see them on the EYBL circuit a lot. Fun to watch them in person.
Most bets coming from their bench. Broom couldn't handle it. Leaks to the outside. 10 to shoot for Barlow. That's a tough one. Gordon thought about it in one motion. Walker puts the head down and scores. Orlando's led by as many as 46. And that's going to be a foul and a chance to add a couple more. This time it's Kane. For a chance to win tickets to a future game. All NBA Cup picks, earn 5 entries, play free. Rolling in that department, and they know what they're getting back in an all-star, one of the physically imposing forces in the NBA in Paolo Banchero.
And Paolo's just chomping at the bit. Can't wait to get back with his team. But it has to be fun watching how they're developing. And
cleans up the miss. 23 seconds left. Orlando Robinson off the heel. Penda fighting for the offensive rebound. He's got it. Trying to sneak in and shoot. Baseline drive. Richardson's 3. Oh, the putback and a foul. Howard went upstairs. 40.7. And if Orlando can make sure 1-point addition to that number. Nearly a steal. That'll do it. The Magic improved to 3-0 in Cup play with a 41-point beatdown in Philadelphia.